Welcome to the second of a series of tutorials dealing with understanding the universal business language. This presentation gives an introduction to the approach followed by UBL in its development. The governance of UBL is through a technical committee within an organization known as OASIS. OASIS is an organization specifically established to develop standards around markup languages and most popularly the XML language. The UBL Technical Committee is a volunteer group, and we have to follow in the UBL process the openness, objectivity and transparency enforced by OASIS. This has given UBL and OASIS credibility in both the XML and the standards communities. The UBL Technical Committee has been in existence for over 12 years, and the work of the UBL Technical Committee is covered under the OASIS IPR policy for being royalty-free with limited terms. As an OASIS standard, UBL is open. What we mean by that is its development and maintenance is transparent. All minutes, votes and emails are archived and accessible by the public. All publications and standards have been through at least one, but in most cases several public reviews. So you can monitor and observe what is happening in the development of UBL. In terms of use and adoption, the publications of UBL are free, and as mentioned before, it's an irrevocable royalty-free license. In recognition of this, in 2014, the UBL Technical Committee were awarded the Open Standards Cup for Outstanding Accomplished Technical Committee. What we mean by royalty-free unlimited terms is really the best IPR policy for developers of open source software. Organizations contributing and participating in UBL have agreed by their participation that they will grant a license to implement the specifications without charge. So participating parties cannot impose any further conditions or restrictions. If you want the detail, the URL given here explains the OASIS IPR policies. In 2013, UBL published version 2.1. UBL Technical Committee published version 2.1 of the standard, and the URL at the top is where it is available. UBL 2.1 contains a set of XML schemas for describing 65 business documents, and they are constructed from 229 reusable components. There is available another introductory guide, video guide, to how to navigate through that technical specification. Recently, OASIS UBL has been approved by the Joint Technical Committee #1 of the ISO/IEC as Draft International Standard 19845. We expect that to be ratified shortly. In addition to the normative or the standard schema of UBL, there is also a standardized digital signature extension to UBL. So if you need to use digital signatures in your document exchange, you can follow the UBL standard for how to do that. As well as the normative parts of UBL, there are a range of supporting materials. There are code list values and a validation methodology for checking documents against those values. There is a set of naming and design rules followed by UBL for constructing the XML schemas. There is a customization and an extension methodology, a guide to how to extend UBL. There is another video tutorial in this series that covers some of this as well. There are sample scenarios and business document instances to describe what samples of how UBL works in practice, and the range of different modeling artifacts aimed at different audiences. There are graphical representations in UML of class diagrams and activity diagrams. There are HTML pages to navigate through the library of UBL. There are spreadsheet representations of the libraries of UBL. There are RelaxNG schema to describing the documents, the XML of UBL, and ASN.1 definitions of those models. Finally, there is a user community website, ubl.xml.org, that is a useful entry point for further information. Thank you.